My name's Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, a name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. Shout out to all your subscribers, all your new subscribers, especially all your returning subscribers. Big you all up. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Let's keep it moving. I'm gonna make sure that everything is all good on my side. You know what I mean? Because yeah, if there's any technical difficulties, I gotta do what's necessary. But anyway, now that that's sorted, let me get my notes. I want to be as quick as possible when doing this live stream. That's why you should stay subscribed, because when I'm live, you'll be able to know, because there's certain information that's going to be outdated. Do you know what I mean? So you might as well subscribe right now. All right, let me just get into what we're going to react to in this particular video. And because I'm going to edit now, I want to get, yeah, if you know, you know. So if you're a Clipse fan, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification. Clearly, you must be a Clipse fan if you're already subscribed to this channel, because I reacted to plenty of Kendrick Lamar tunes and I still have to react to more. So if you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, you're a Clipse fan. If you're a Clipse fan, you're a Pusha T fan. If you're a Pusha T fan, you are a Clipse fan. And if you're a Clipse fan, you're a No Malice fan. If you're a No Malice fan, you are a, you know what I mean? If you are the Clipse fan, you're also a fan of the Neptunes, not just Pharrell Williams. All right, don't ever get that twisted. If you know, you know. Anyway, let's just get into it, because the Clipse have released a new song. Get me? About time I react to it. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, share. Make sure you let everyone know that I'm live right now. Get me? Let's keep it moving. It's called it's called Ace. Is this the music video or the actual audio? What's going on? It's probably just the audio. But we move. Let's go.
What would you say to men who think therapy is a sign of weakness?
When you have a proven plan for finding support and help, whether that's...
Anyway, let's go.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe, shopping sprees in Soho. You had...
I know what you're thinking, right? Why is it Pusha T is always talking about snow? Snow. You know what I mean? Like, why? Nah, let's keep moving. Shout out to Pusha T, because he does rap about other stuff. It's just that this is, yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. The fact that he's rapping alongside his brother again, that means so much. Nah, for real, it means a lot, because I've been waiting. Because do you know what it is? There was like Pusha T kept on saying, "Oh, his brother's not really making music like that anymore." You know what I mean? He's doing other stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, and it got to a point where we may never hear a No Malice verse ever again, like a new one. And then when I heard they were in studio together, I'm like, all right, we might get something. Then they released something like a while back. I can't remember the name of the tune, but No Malice had a verse, right? But his name wasn't No Malice. He changed it to Malice. If that was it, Malice or something? No. I can't even remember the specific details. All I know is he was back, but it was for a very, very short time. So for the Clipse to be back like this, yeah, you know what I mean? I just only hope it reunites the Neptunes, because I know, Chad Hugo's been having some issues with Pharrell Williams and that. So hopefully they can reconcile, get the production levels on different levels, because we're going to need that in the next couple of years still. You know what I mean? Not just for the Clipse, but for new artists. They need that Neptune sounds. That Neptune sound, different. Let's go.
Had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace, trumpets, and rose mode. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P. Niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy. How could you...
Sins of a father, so I call that little Michis. If you don't get that, but there was other bars in there where You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Slit Rick, and he's from South London. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Ferraducci, if you know that logo, you know that logo. But Slit Rick, yeah, he is one of the pioneers, if not the pioneer, when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to rapping, in terms of storytelling. Yeah, you see how when you what you're hearing lyrically from like these brothers, yeah, they're literally they're storytelling, and we're seeing the clips, yeah, the irony, but like we're seeing that, right? And yeah, like people need to put respect on Slick Rick's name. When you're talking about top 5, put him in it. If you're talking about this Mount Rushmore, which we'll talk about at another time, but like put him in it. Because without Slick Rick, I am telling you, a lot of these rappers would not exist. They wouldn't exist. He created that platform to be able to storytell. And you know the funny thing about it, right? He also rapped in a British accent. Lottie Dottie, we like to party. Do you know what I mean? Like, once upon a time, not too long ago, like that's a British accent. Do you not hear it? So it always cracks me up when some American, I'm going to say some, when they will try to belittle like rappers in the UK, acting as if you can't understand their accent, when you know within America as a whole, different states have different accents. So you can understand mumble rap from a different state, but you can't understand a rap off with a British, or well, it depends what British accent you want to say, because it could be from Manchester, it could be from London. In fact, even South London and North London have a different kind of twang, but it doesn't matter. We'll get into that. It's just the nuances. If you know, you know, in it. Get me? It's like some people can tell, like, oh, anyway, like I say, some people can tell that I'm from South London, but it's because of the nuances of the words I say and how I say them and stuff like that. But yeah, look, and obviously Slick Rick's from South London. But anyway, yeah. So, and it's funny because even then he was also one video he was drinking tea, or at least having a cup of tea. If you know, you know. But yeah, man, that aside, yeah, I feel like you've got to put respect on Slick Rick's name. That's all I'm trying to say on there, right? That's all I'm trying to say. But let me get straight to the point. The point I was trying to make was the Little Michi line. Sins of a father, right? And we'll talk about this later on. If you stay, make sure you stay watching this live stream. If you know what I mean. And so basically, long story short, 50 Cent has had a dispute with Big Meech. Yeah. Now, Big Meech, if you didn't know, has a son called Little Meech. You know, Demetrius Flannery Sr., Big Meech, has a problem with 50 Cent. Now, well, 50 Cent has a problem with him, rather, should I say, because of a particular incident that took place. Now, I don't know if it's real or fake, but we could talk about that later. However, what I do want to say is this. Little Meech, which is Demetrius Flannery Jr., he is playing his father in the BMF series that is executively produced by 50 Cent. And, you know, because of the dispute that they have, that 50 has with Little Meech's dad, sins of a father. That means, like, there ain't gonna be no more BMF. Apparently, I don't know. I could be wrong, but we could talk about that another time. But I just wanted to keep that in mind. We're gonna just beat it up for a few seconds. Let's go.
On repeat, sins of the father, so I call you Little Michis. It's easy, how could you and me be? Ever seen his peers, can't compare, you just CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears, only VVs? Play musical chairs, Fred Astaire through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you get.
Wait, what's it about to say about Yeezy? Do you know what's interesting? Yeah, even without looking at the visuals, and if you listen, you can actually visually, you know what I mean? Because when you mentioned about Luigi, the white gloves, Do you know what I mean? I'm now picturing the white glove, like, do you know what I mean? And I think even before that, he mentioned about brick. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, like the bars are just too brazy. They're just too brazy. Now, for some, it might depend. Put it this way, I feel like I'm gonna have to do like I may do it, I may not. I don't know because I may forget, and I ain't in the mood to write things down right now. But I feel like I need to do a tier list of, like advanced rap, intermediate rap, and beginners rap. You know what I mean? And let people know the artists that are from in each tier. And I mean no disrespect to anybody. Do you know what I mean? If I put them in the beginners list or whatever list, because look, there's a rapper or MC or, you know what I mean, artist for everyone. You know what I mean? Like, let's not get that twisted. If you like someone to be fake and fraudulent, that's for you. If you like someone to be, I guess, like as authentic as they can be, and rap about the lifestyle that they have lived, then now living through within that present moment or whatever the case may be, then there's an artist there like that. If you like the braggadocious rap, then there's you know what I mean? There's artists out there. If you like that luxurious rap, then there's an artist for you for that. If you like a mixture of all of them, then do you know what I mean? That there's no point in this or that. You know what I mean? It's like, if you like this, then you can only like this. There's no point. We're human beings. Do you know what I mean? We're human beings. Let's keep moving. But to me, authenticity always matters whenever you mix up anything, regardless. Let's go.
Him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. Had your interviews, I just key life's peachy. ASAP with Riri, you rappers all beneath me, but love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me, Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes. Penny Alavaca, Panama fishing village, visiting with Papa, with choppers. All of you in pasta, simply just Ferrari window shoppers. The one that
I like how they keep on bringing this up to let you know this is hip hop. Do you know what I mean? DJ Cool Herc, DJ Clark Kent, get me? Man, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Let's go.
I just thought it looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha. Never leaving home without my piece like I'm Mahatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars.
And speaking of Mufasa, make sure you stay subscribed to this channel. Make sure you like, comment, share, all that. But make sure you stay on to this live. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to say anything else more other than that. You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. All right? Just stay tuned. Let's go.
Angrata, mi casa su casa. Drugs killed my team spirit. Welcome to Nirvana. Fuji la la.
Hey, the boss. Like, listen, I will. You know what's mad, yeah? It's just the fact of, when you hear certain references and it's like you want to put up on each and every single one of them, but I ain't got time for that. I literally don't have time for that. But if you catch them, you catch them. Do you know what I mean? That Nirvana bar, though, all right, we're putting it up. That Nirvana bar was cold. If you know, you know. And look, see, Dapper Dan. If you know, you know. Do you know what I mean? This is hip hop. Hip hop culture. If you know, you know.
Persona non grata, mi casa su casa. Drugs killed my team spirit. Welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala. I was Alibaba. Dressed in house of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata. Island wearing tie-dye. Umbrella in my rolls. Match the one that's in this mata. Listen, you are not I. Cross T's, dot I's. How done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerina.
Hey, yo. Because it's true. Nah, wait. Wait a minute. Wait. It genuinely is true. Like, if you caught the beginning of this live stream, you will understand and if you are a Clipse fan, you will understand how true that is. Let's keep it moving. Let's go.
Matata, island wearing tie-dye, umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this my tie. Listen, you are not I, cross T's, dot I's. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas, doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose moles.
Jeez! Jeez! Yeah, me. If I was a Jamaican DJ, I'd be like, put it. I listen. And they got an album that's coming out called Let God Sort 'Em Out. Listen, I can listen, I'm just so grateful to be in this position to be able to react to music or react to any piece of content, but also to react to content where I know I can truly appreciate based on the fact of growing up listening to the Clipse, and then for them to, not have made music for a long time, and then for them to come back and still deliver, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a normal everyday. Like, they've been releasing music on a regular. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah. I'm not saying that they needed to play catch up or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that, but like, it's like, for example, with movies. I'm gonna use movies as a prime example. You know how you can have a movie come out 1 year, in fact, 1 decade, yeah, in 1 decade, but in the next decade, yeah, that's when they release a sequel, and then the sequel isn't as great. And maybe also on the flip side, if you want to talk about money, like the money and the momentum isn't as great as it would have been had they released the sequel probably a few years later after the first movie, if that makes sense. But what they've done here is they've literally just said, we're just carrying on from where we left off. Basically, they just carry on from where they left off. And obviously, Pusha T's been releasing music, like, you know what I mean? But it's different when it's like with your own like with your brother. Like, it's completely different. It's just completely different. Like, I feel like No Malice puts a proper, like, I don't, if you got a sibling, right? Like, you would know there's a certain level of energy where they'd be able to inspire you to a level where you wouldn't even think imaginable, but they've inspired you. Do you understand? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like an unspoken thing, and maybe some people speak of it, but it's unspoken. Like, it's just like a natural thing. Like, I'm not saying you can't be inspired by other people, because you can. Don't get it twisted. But there's this level of like the energy is just different when you're both as good as well. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's look at this. Subscribe, man. What are we doing? And you can subscribe to my channel as well. Like, all right. If they think I'm going to listen to the same coke rap in 2025 I did 20 years ago, they're absolutely correct. Nah, for real though. Nah, for real. That No Malice verse is crazy. Every material bar is Italian, violence in English, drug talk in Spanish, and spiritual bars in Hindi. Wait a minute. Do you see the levels? Like there's levels, then there's levels, dead levels. Yo, the more I listen to this track, the better it gets. Nah, for real, because I just even me when I rewound it, you know what I mean? I get that energy. It's like I feel like I need to listen to it again and again. Anyway, I'm gonna put that. I feel like I need to listen to this again and again. Welcome back. No. Of course. The T continues. Deliver. You know what I mean? Yo, listen, I feel very privileged to be able to listen to that. Like, if there was more time for me to react to that again, I will react to it again in terms of rewinding it again. I genuinely would. But anyway, they mentioned Mufasa in this tune, right? And guess who played Mufasa guess who played Mufasa in The Lion King? Yeah, of course, James Earl Jones. We know. But as far as of recent, it was the live action one. It was Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. Hey, Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. Hey, Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. Hey, but speaking of Mufasa, speaking of Aaron Pierre, and speaking of South London as well, because the brother's from South London as well. We're gonna react to